Hey everybody, long time no see. I'm back with another video on a Joker makeup inspired look, perfect for this Halloween spooky season. If you want to get this look, please keep on watching and also don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay guys, so I'm going to be using LA Girl Concealer to just be putting this all over my eyes to just set my eyes, and make sure to add no powder on this guys. Remember, we're going to be using pigments and your eyeshadows will stand out better with just regular concealer or any type of base instead of putting powder on top. So do that like so. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild paint palette, and I'm just going to be drawing my eyebrows green, and I'm start from the bottom and then I take my way up from the top of my arc, and I'm just going to fill that in like that. And take in mind guys, since my hairs are not green in the beginning of my eyebrows, I'm just going to just draw little fake hairs so my eyebrow can look complete. I'm going to be grabbing the red shade and drawing my eyebrow the same. Yes, I know this is a different clip. I realized that my eyebrow would have looked better if it was red. So yeah guys, so I had went back and erased my eyebrow, and I noticed during the end of the process of the makeup that it did not look good. So yeah, so I just drew my eyebrow the same method and it turned out to look really nice. I'm going to go in with the James Charles palette. I'm sorry guys I didn't show it, but I used to shade You're Kidding, and I'm just going to blend this all over my crease like a regular crease. So yeah guys, so just make sure to blend that out and pack the color on there real good so the red can look vibrant. So on my other eye, I'm going to grab the shade from the James Charles palette, Daddy, and I'm just going to do the same thing like I did with my other shade, the red one. And I'm just going to add this on the crease just like regularly and just pack it on there. Good. So I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D palette, and I'm going to grab the shade Bondage, and I'm just going to darken up my crease like so. So yeah, so just darken the crease up there. The same Kat Von D palette, I'm going to grab La Petite Morte, and I'm going to darken up my crease as well. So yeah, so just blend. I'm going to go back with the James Charles palette, and I'm going to apply Spooky on my crease to just darken up the shades. I'm not going any more above. I'm just going to keep everything very low. So yeah, so just apply that on the crease like so. And once that is ready, I'm going to go with the other eye, and I'm going to apply the same shade Spooky to just darken up the crease. Now back with the Kat Von D palette, I'm going to grab the shade Dominatrix. Believe it or not, if I said it wrong or right, I really don't know guys. And then I'm going to use the other shade Shaburi. I probably said it all wrong, but just cooperate with me guys and just put that on the eyelid. Going back with the Kat Von D shade La Petite Morte, and I'm just going to darken my bottom portion of my eye to just smoke this out. So yeah guys, remember this look is very like pretty much messy, so you know there wasn't a lot of effort put into the blending. So yeah, so it'll be fine if not everything is just perfect. And I'm going now back with the James Charles palette and just adding that red shade that I mentioned and just smoking it out. Now I'm going back in with Spooky, and I'm just going to buff that out on the bottom part, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And I'm still going to go in with the green shade from the James Charles palette, Daddy, and I'm just going to create like a little small triangle dripping down my eye. And I'm just going to basically blend this out. Make sure to take your time and don't overdraw it too big. I'm going back with the shade You're Kidding off the James Charles, and I'm just going to do the same process like I did with the green. Make sure to blend and don't overdraw the little point. So yeah guys, so like I mentioned, this look is pretty messy. Doesn't need to be so perfected. But yeah guys, so make sure to blend that up real well. I'm going to go in with my NYX Glitter Glue, which I absolutely love and I recommend. And I'm just going to grab just a regular small skinny brush, and I'm just going to brush that on the area where I applied the little point. Make sure to not put a lot of glitter. I'm just going to use the Crafty Glitter from Walmart, and I'm just going to pat some glitter like that regularly, not so much. I want to still keep this kind of basic. So on my lid, I'm just basically going to do like a little type of triangle line on my eye, so I can connect to the little point of the bottom of my waterline. So yeah, so make sure to add some glitter and just make sure it looks like a little line. Okay guys, so basically what I'm going to do is repeat the same process like I did on the other eye. Just apply some glitter glue and a line and on the little point. And I'm going to use some green glitter and just apply it on there gently like a little point. So yeah, so just apply very little so the whole look can look very simple. Now going in with my liquid liner from Wet n Wild, and I'm just going to line my eyes very simple, just a little line so my lashes can be camouflaged from my eyes. Going in with the James Charles palette using the shade Spooky, and I'm just going to lightly dust a little bit on my contour areas. I'm just going to create a little soft gray contour like so. Blended it with just a Morphe brush, and I'm just going to lightly do that. And don't worry, if you go a little bit harsh, you'll be fine. And like I said right here, it's okay if you go a little bit harsh. All you can do is just go back with a little bit of foundation and just cover up the little areas. And now I'm going to grab the shade T from the James Charles palette, and I'm just going to contour my nose like so. It took me a little while to contour guys, but just contour as straightly as possible as you can. It's okay if you mess up. I messed up a little bit, did my nose a little crooked, but I will show how I fix it with just a little bit of concealer or foundation. I just like to cover that up. And then I'm just going back and just making it as straight as possible so I can make myself have a skinny nose. Going in with my LA Girl concealer and just, just bringing that out the center of the nose, making basically a highlight so my nose can look skinnier. So yeah, so just fixing the areas up with no problem. And with this red liquid lip from Sephora, and I'm just going to draw the shape of the lips that I want. Especially for today, I'm doing like a clown type of lip inspired by the Joker, but I'm going to change it up a little bit and make it look a little bit more girly, type of creepy. So yeah, so go ahead and just draw however you want the shape of the lips, like so. I'm just going to go with the classic pointy tips lips. So yeah, go ahead and do that. Materials you'll be using for this is a piece of paper, toilet paper, liquid latex, and just a couple of paints for face paint. And I'm just going to grab back to the liquid red lipstick, and I'm just going to just redraw the lips, fill in the areas that need to be filled with the red lipstick. Now I'm going to apply some liquid latex. I'm going to start off on the ends of the lips where the points are to just get myself somewhere guided. So yeah, so just apply some liquid latex and just cut out a little piece of toilet paper, very thin, and just roll it up, crumble it up. First measure it, guys, and then roll it up and crumble it up and just apply it on there like so. It's okay to use a little bit more of latex to cut out or so I'm basically going to do the same thing on the bottom part. I'm just going to connect the ends, cut out a little piece, roll it out. Very simple, guys. Make sure to stick the paper on with some latex. Of course, it dries, and it does wash off with water. It's very easy to peel off. So yeah, guys. So this is pretty safe, and I got it in Walmart. Sorry, I forgot to mention. But yeah, guys, all these materials that I got for the lips are from Walmart Halloween makeup section. Okay, so this process is very important. I'm going to grab some little mini scissors, and I'm just going to cut out little slits. Be very careful in this process. It can be very difficult to do or a little bit unsafe. But yeah, guys, so make sure to just cut out little slits so we can look like loose skin. And I'm just going to grab a burgundy shade out of my paint, and I'm just going to fill in the little gaps of the areas where I just cut the little piece of paper. So I'm now going in with some black paints, and I'm just going to do the same thing like I did with the burgundy. I'm just going to fill in the little gaps and just add a little bit more dimension to this lip, because we are doing a basically cut open lip type of makeup. So yeah, go ahead and do that, and then we'll get to the next thing. So grab some more latex and paper and just do the rest of the lips. This part I did not get on camera actually. So at the end I actually did get to fill my whole lips, even my cupid's bow. I did put paper on all of that, guys. So yeah, so go ahead and just fill the lips with red, and just fill in little gaps that need to be filled, like so. So I'm going to repeat the same process by cutting little slits to add dimension, like so. Now I'm going to grab a little bit of black and just add dimension on the lip, add it on my cupid's bow, on areas that need to be filled, that need to be connected to the cuts. So I like to grab my finger and just basically melt that black in there. So yeah, and I'm just basically now just applying black on the areas, and I'm going back in with the red and I'm just coloring it in the paper and the latex. Going in with some liquid liner and just adding more dimension like so. And then I'm going to use some fake blood from Walmart, and I'm just going to apply the blood on the cuts to make it look a little bit more realistic. And that's how the lips will look like. And the green wig, I got this from Walmart, guys. It was only $5. It is a little cheap, but it'll still work. So yeah, so I'm just going to apply that. My hair was already braided like so, so just put hairspray or anything that you need to put. Heat does not require this because it will basically burn because it is plastic. So yeah, so go ahead and brush that out and just apply it on your head like so. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I hope you guys really like it. Please stay tuned for more Halloween looks. Please like and subscribe and just stay tuned for more. Bye guys.